Previously on our month-long road trip. My name is Luke and I am traveling with my friends on a month-long road trip. Yesterday, we had planned on going to an abandoned group of cabins and mines and end the day in a ghost town, but we realized that we were low on food and water, so we had to make a very large detour south in order to resupply. We did end up making it to the cabins, but it was later in the day than we had hoped. Due to an event planned in our near future, we needed to head to the ghost town the same day in order to stay on time. Today we started our morning in that ghost town and then drove north to Craters of the Moon National Monument. We woke up to these guys. So we got in super late last night. No. And unfortunately, we had to run down to a town called Fernley for supplies because we realized we were really low on water and basically anything drinkable. So we made it in, we changed time, so we lost an hour. So we got in probably close to midnight mountain time. Of course, there's not much you can see here, but it's an old ghost town that is really well preserved and super cool to see. We'll go check that out.
Back in time.
Look around. There's also a lot of these crickets everywhere. But yeah, so it's like a partially abandoned ghost town, I'd say. There's still quite a few residents, but you know, obviously these buildings date back way to the old mining days. Pretty cool. Here's the first couple buildings.
Do you have a battery in it?
There's crickets inside, all over the Silver City sign.
Oh, I'm gonna get
It's like my thumb. They're pretty big. And you got the stones for the buildings. Looks like we got a little market over here. The meat market. Established in 19 or 18? 1867.
Yeah.
This
There's an old barber shop right here.
This white barrel was actually a brewery vat at the time. Used in front of the ice house. Maybe that building right there?
There's a barber right here.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, tucked in. Right in between the two.
That's cool.
We found the drugstore. I was here first. I don't know how much you can see. But it looks like there's a bunch of bottles. Well, it's actually really well preserved. That's crazy. Wow, even an old wheelchair. That's crazy. It's a total like Wild West with the boardwalk, old cabins, and that's actually pretty fancy for a mining town. Up in front of us here is Main Street, or I guess, what I will call Main Street. It's got the most buildings on it, I think, the biggest buildings.
Yeah, that's probably the main.
This right here is the hotel. They have a little gift shop area. We were camped back over that way. The road just a little ways from the hotel, and you can see the church up there on the top of the hill. And I'm pretty sure that was the old schoolhouse right there. I could be wrong. We're gonna head to the cemetery. Spooky. It's just down this road. So we just are coming up on the cemetery for the town. Mason's 100F Cemetery. But I'm not sure what that means, but
1878. Well, that's a big pile of concrete. I got the battery.
it's pretty crazy. 1893. It's a long time ago. Wow. So we just walked up this rock path to get up to the church. They have it set up on the top of this hill. It's pretty cool. Kind of where it's positioned. You get a whole view of the town. Now, I don't think it's open because pretty much all these buildings are owned by somebody. They do have services though. But I remember, yeah. The last time I was here, oh yeah, right through here, I was able to put my camera up to this peephole and I was able to see the inside of the church, which I still can do it. That's pretty sweet. It's a pretty cool building for sure. We're up, behind the church, and there's actually a bit of mining stuff around, so we're gonna see what we find. Looks like I found a mine adit, and maybe either a mine shaft or an ore shaft, or something or other. This is scary. I don't know if you guys can see down there. Looks like it goes like down and then more under that way. There's an old car as well. Keep out. It's pretty sweet. Old car as well. Like, this is a really old car. On top of the fact that somebody left it to the elements. Even behind the church, you can see right here and right there, that bit of grading would have been mines, literally right next to their church. That's crazy. Look at all the crickets. No,
There's a ton of crickets there.
They're everywhere. Also, we found the schoolhouse.
Yeah, look, can you move your arm?
1892.
Or not.
Just behind the hotel, there's a Freemasons lodge, as per the aptly placed symbol. I think, yeah, that's like pretty much the whole town. I think we're gonna head out and head to our next destination, which everybody already knows, Craters of the Moon, because Zach asked if we could go, so they were all there when Zach asked. So there you know. We just entered in the hotel and they have so many artifacts in here.
An old revolver.
An old revolver?
Revolver over there.
From stuff to work with the ores. This is all,
The store actually open.
you know, crucibles and even old photos of people in the mine. This is an old lantern, actually. A little, Zach found an old revolver. Wow. All sorts of trinkets.
Are you gonna sign your name in the book?
There's tons of artifacts when this place was beginning.
Is that an old whiskey bottle? Yeah, it looks like it. Wow. I'm pretty sure that building right there is the schoolhouse.
Wells Fargo.
And down here they have some
They've
old
got an old Wells Fargo box.
swords from those guys.
And that valley is here-ish.
They even got
And
an
we
old
go up
telephone.
the northern, possibly south
To your head.
if not, just drive through. And then,
Another old safe, an old telephone,
so yeah, that's our view.
an old barber chair.
Their food smells really good.
Old
I know,
knives
right?
and
Probably expensive.
It's making me hungry.
keys,
Also, we have some driving to do today.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was driving.
pipes, and coins.
Yeah. We need to stop for a second.
Old drill bits, even a phone box. This place truly is a blast from the past. You guys see the... I don't know what this is
Oh, it's an
actually.
icebreaker.
This thing?
Not the big thing, but the thing next to it.
I don't
Oh, it's a slot machine, not a slot machine, but one of the spinny ones. Gambling.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Old gambler machine. I don't know exactly what it's called. Looks like it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
that's used for gambling.
I think
We
this
have
is...
there's literally a bounty post.
The gift shop.
Yeah, I'm not going to the gift shop.
Yeah, they want us to stay on the first floor because one of the wings have collapsed. So we want to keep people
Alright,
safe.
so-
We're gonna head to the gift shop now. Gift shop. to the Moon National Park, and currently we're checking out Devil's Orchard. It's pretty windy, which is actually nice because it's freaking hot. But there's this lava rock that honestly has been going on for miles. So we just finished walking around the Devil's Orchard. There's a pretty cool rock formations and old trees and stuff in here, but it's definitely hot. Now we are at the Inferno Cone Overlook. So we're about to climb up that. There's Zach. And hopefully there will be a really cool view at the top of all the volcanic landscape. So we made it to the top and it's super windy. But the view is crazy. He got blown back. He's crazy. And over here on the other side, this is the other side of the mountain view. Now we're here at what they labeled the splatter cones. Looks like there's two small paths to these sort of rock spires, I guess? I mean, they're not. I'm gonna check out both of them because they both look super short. Like, they both look like they just end at the...
Yeah, they do. They just end at the top.
Yeah, it's 250 feet. Dude, I don't know, if 250 feet, that might be too long for me.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if I can walk on that.
So we'll go up there and check out the view. No, in there.
Yeah, it's volcano.
That's the top end. So wait, is this the mouth of the volcano then? Wait, really? It's so tiny. Oh, there's snow down there.
Oh,
can I see that?
there's a hat!
We're heading up the other spatter cone right now.
What was that about?
Victor's on the run. Christian's behind me. And this one, it looks like you actually enter inside.
I hate walking up hills, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So many times I've been playing.
Is there? Whoa. Is that even
How deep is this?
really deep?
Oh my god. There's so many hats in it.
What does it mean when it has like a circle of things?
So,
I don't know.
straight up, we're standing in a volcano right now. And at one time, lava came out of that hole right in front of us. That's crazy. We're heading to some caves now, apparently.
Oh yeah.
We don't really know how far it is or whatnot, but we'll find it. But the landscape leading up to it is super crazy.
Yeah, this is what I expected.
Lava rocks for miles. Okay, so we're in the cave, at least the first one I found. What was it called? Dew Boy Mine or something like that?
Something like that.
Dewdrop,
Dewdrop.
I think. Looks like it's not
so many times.
crazy big. I think this is everything you can see is
It's so nice down here.
what's down here. But it's definitely very cold, and it was super hot at the top.